is the Sterling vs. Podcast, here to inform and entertain the Sonic fan in you. Welcome and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Sterling vs. Podcast. I'm your host, Silver Rhymes, and I'm here with my co-host, Emerald Lance.
Hi, everybody.
Alright, great week we've been having. We've, no big news since, Sonic 4 has been leaked. You know, nothing really big going on. Got a lot of smaller things, though. For all those into the comics, of Archie, Sonic Universe number 15 hit newsstands, in special glossy paper. So anyone reading up on those comics, number 15's out, catch it. It's 50 cents more than usual, but you know, that's all cool because it's glossy. People are saying, to prevent scans of it, I don't know how that would work, because after doing some research, it actually comes out with better scans than than normal paper. So it's like, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't read them, but after looking at the cover, it's basically Sonic and Tails doing like a battle pose next to each other, and then like in the bottom half, it's like all the people they're about to fight. I don't know what's going on, but it looks kind of cool. It's Sonic Universe number 15. Catch it in local bookstore.
You can also get a subscription online at Archie.com.
Yep.
I believe. I think that should mitigate the whole 50-cent extra. Don't know for sure, to quote me on that, but I believe online it's the same price as the original Sonic the Hedgehog comics. So
there you go. Check that out. Recent rumors of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing getting a sequel, maybe? Oh man. Yeah, definitely talks on that. A lot of talks on that. And by the representative from Sumo Digital, who so graciously commented on the article, says kind of is not he does what you expect the corporations to do. They don't neither confirm nor deny the existence or non-existence of this. He dances. He does a little dance, you could say. But well, I think sequels in our way. If not, earliest probably 2012, 2013. So yeah, keep your eyes and ears peeled for that one. Finally, officially, on the 22nd, you can now get Metal Sonic and the Big Zone DLC pack on your PS3. Hooray! In both Europe and North America. So there you go. I can't wait. I can't wait to try it out myself. It may be a little pricey, as we've said before, but we'll definitely see how that works. I've already gotten let's see, a friend on the forums has gotten it. He said he loves it. It's just fun. Metal Sonic, as he says, is definitely his character. So yeah, that's good news. The PSP PlayStation Store has just released a couple of comics to download for their reading thing. I don't know exactly. Their digital comic reader. There you go. So in the US and Europe, you can now download Sonic Comic number 0, right, from Archie. So yeah, another comic coming out in digital format. So yeah, number 0, pretty spiffy stuff right there. Catch it on the PSP PS Store. Yeah, I never read it. Lance, what do you think of all these comic releases? It's kind of cool, right?
Well, of course, I am a fan of comics. The Archie comics, not the Fleetway comics. You'll never hear me say anything good about the Fleetway comics. But I'm a big fan of the Archie comics. And to hear that they're still growing strong despite what all the other Sonic fans say about them, it's got me happy. I'm actually looking forward to the issue 0. I'm gonna get it for sure.
Awesome. I guess that's all on the news side. Well, I was going to have good friend Black Arms talk to you about certain what do you call it? RPG coming out in the future, very soon, in Japan, which we hope will get translated here. I think it's multi-platform. Let's just assume it is. I don't know if I talked to the
What RPG is that?
off show. It's just called Neptune. Super Dimension Game Neptune.
Oh yeah. You told me. The one where you play as a console.
Yeah.
Or you play as some console.
Actually, you play as multiple consoles, but it stars. I mean,
Like a Neptune. And it's all in Shonen style.
Yeah. Trying to see some updates. There's worlds where you get to travel to, each of which is pretty much a floating island. And looking at the names, you could see a lot of I guess hints towards the console themselves, even though they kind of tell you. You kind of find a relation between the console that resides on that world and the name.
Right.
So your home, I guess the home world is just called Platoon, which is for the Neptune, and then for the 360 world, it's called Rinbox. Then you could kind of take that as Rinbox. You mean like ring box, like red ring?
Yeah.
If you want to stretch it. Yeah. PS3 world. The PS3 world would be Last Edition. Last Edition? You mean like last place?
Last PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a theory. and anybody who knows me, like Rhymes, will know that my theories are always way out there. Seldom ever come true. Like I don't even want to go into my Kingdom Hearts theories. Alright? But I've got a theory about this game.
Mm-hmm.
Sega is hinting at a new console release.
Not this again.
Yeah. No. Get this. Here's how the theory goes, okay? Think about it. They're gonna give the Xbox 360 the red ring of death. The PlayStation 3 is gonna be the last PlayStation. Get it? Because this next Sega console is coming out. The Sega Neptune is gonna be coming out, blowing them all away. Just like how it was meant to be, just between Sega and Nintendo. That's the way it was. That's the way God wanted it.
No. Because if Neptune's already been canceled, it's not gonna. It can't. They're not gonna
So Sonic 4 was canceled. Sonic 4 was canceled. Actually, Sonic 4 was turned into, I think, Knuckles Chaotix. Now we got a new Sonic 4 now. Sega's got a whole big thing about cancellations and reviving them. There's no reason they can't make a Sega Neptune. They already made Saturn. They made Saturn. We need Neptune now.
The first game's going to be released on is Sonic Extreme.
Sonic Extreme and Sonic Crackers.
Oh man, right.
A little side note here. I remember seeing we had in our ice cream trucks down here when I was a little kid. I remember the Sonic ice cream where his eye would all be on the lopsided.
Yeah.
They were released as a Sonic Extreme. And the picture is basically just an inverted color scheme of Sonic and a karate gi doing a high kick. So the dark areas were light and the light areas were dark. It was pretty funny, pretty cool. I always thought that there was a real Sonic Extreme where he did kung fu for like a long time. Mind you, I was a little kid, so I didn't have the know-how of Sonic that I do today.
Well, I hope if they release the Neptune, it doesn't look like their prototype image, which is basically 4 optical drives in a sort of plus sign formation. It looks it'd probably be larger than the original Xbox.
Okay, well, we know one thing Sega really likes the whole innovation thing. I don't know anybody that did 2 memory cards. As the Dreamcast did 2 memory cards, or a Rumble Pack if you wanted one. Sega really likes innovation. They like new ideas. I
The N64
think that
had a Rumble pack.
Sega's whole purpose was to try and beat Nintendo. Their whole reason for being innovative was because Nintendo was the king of innovation. Still is the king of new ideas. So if Sega made a new console and their whole thing was just to try and one-up Nintendo, I don't know. It would seem like that would seem like a bad game to get into.
I don't know. I don't know what financial backing they'd have for more hardware, production. I really don't see it. Not only should they not do it, I don't see it possible. Because the only way they would do it if they sold themselves out to another, another electronic, like Apple, for instance. If they sold themselves to Apple, probably. Because then they'd have all the money they need. And worse no.
Think about it. So,
no.
If Sega's Dreamcast was released during PlayStation 1 era. It was released a couple years before the Xbox, the original Xbox. If I remember correctly, the original Xbox was released in 2001, 2002, maybe? I don't remember when it was released. The original Dreamcast was released in 99, I think. And so it was released it was released around the halfway point between the PS1 and the PS2, if I remember correctly. But it sported power way past PS1. Processing power way beyond PS1. Almost as good as the original Xbox. The graphics especially. If you don't believe me, look at Dead or Alive 2. Tell me that those graphics, even by today's standards, those graphics are awesome. And they're Dreamcast graphics. Dead or Alive 2. Dead or Alive 1 was crap. 2 and 3 look the same. They could have taken the cutscenes from Final Fantasy 8 and 9 and played that using in-game graphics on the Dreamcast.
Well, that's fine and good, but, that was then. That was their last great system. What can they possibly do now?
Well,
they have no backing. They have no technological backing. They've been all software. I don't want to see them fail again at that. Losing money as it is, with just using Sonic as their main, way to get any money. They have no any other IPs are just kind of bringing in extra, but they don't have all the money in the world. It would be a bad idea to even try to release any hardware. To just try. You want to see Sega die? Rage. No. In all seriousness.
No, just if they wanted to, they could. I don't think they should.
Okay. But my idea of Apple buying them out would be pretty sweet. Just saying. Oh, you hear about this Resonance of Fate game?
No, what's that?
Well, it's a new RPG from Sega, of course. In Japan, it's known as End of Eternity. It was just released a while ago, but I haven't played it yet. But let's see, March 16th. So yeah, it's like a couple weeks ago, and basically it's for the PS3 and Xbox 360. It's an RPG, as I said, and basically you play as 3 main characters, and they all use guns to fight. And it looks.
This isn't just a rip-off of Persona, is it?
I'm talking like serious fighting with guns, like stuff you'd
not
see in like
shooting in the head, like in Persona.
like actual shooting at the opponent. Just think of like Trigun or something. Thinking in terms of anime. So it looks like one.
So what? Wild Arms? That sounds like Wild Arms.
I've never played Wild Arms, but this is more. Let me set up the scene. Basically, it's a mixture of real time and turn-based. You say commands while you're on the field, and you either move, shoot, or do like a special combo thing. And you're supposed to mix between the 3, kind of fluidly. Like you can't just run There's gonna be an enemy running towards you in real time, but you have to choose your attacks. It's easier if I'd show you.
Are you saying it's like Final Fantasy 13? I mean,
no, in Final Fantasy 13 you're pretty static. But I've seen gameplay of this, and it looks much more intuitive, and you definitely get to move around more. And there's a certain combo move basically that involves moving around a special way, kind of doing like a trick, and then while shooting, Matrix style, I guess. Basically, yeah, like Matrix style, half the time. And then you'd at one point have to line up all three characters at certain points and form a triangle. And I guess charge the triangle or something, or just kind of do it. And then you can do a super move, and they all kind of just go crazy. It looked really fun. I saw just like the trailer alone. It was just wow.
So it's Kingdom Hearts crossed with Chrono Trigger crossed with Max Payne.
I guess. Well, I'll guess I'll show everyone when I pick it up and start playing. But it looks pretty sweet. It's getting really good reviews. Nothing below a 7.
Well, it's about time that they came out with something that got good reviews. Now, if only they could come out with Sonic games that would get good reviews.
That'll be the day.
Don't get me wrong, I like the games, but nobody else does. So I think they're just prejudiced.
Liking games nowadays means next to nothing. It's like you gotta like something, and then you gotta back up with massive amounts of facts of why the game even deserves anyone's time. It's like I like the game.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. I think the games are definitely worth it. I mean, I think they're all great games. As far as games in general, well, not all, but like, there's no reason Unleashed should have got as low a score as it did. No reason. Weren't we talking about that today?
Yeah, we were. It was like, why give this game such a low rating? And then we could both argue, maybe it should have gotten a rating. Like, I'd probably say that. And then you'd be like, well, it should have gotten a lot higher rating. Which probably it should have, but then again, that's just one of the things. That's the problem with general reviewing of especially Sonic games, because no one knows what they want and no one knows what's even possible. It's like,
follow Nintendo. Take your fan service to the next level.
Yeah. The more I think about Nintendo, the more I just kind of wish I was a Mario fan. It'd be so much easier. Just be easier.
Nobody brags.
Yeah, just nobody. I mean,
I'm a Mario fan. I mean, yeah. Sonic is first. He's first and foremost, where my heart lies. But I'm just now playing Super Mario Galaxy. I'm playing New Super Mario Brothers Wii. The whole Mario. I started playing Mario Kart Wii. The Mario games are awesome to me. Galaxy's not all that great. I don't know. I don't see that's where I'm getting awesome games like awesome main games like Sonic Unleashed is one of the main Sonic games. It's low scores, whereas kind of mediocre main Mario games like the few there are. Galaxy is a great example of a Mario game it's good, but it's not great. It's not great. I definitely prefer Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. Galaxy is... Why does it get such high scores? I don't get it. Is it because it's Mario? It's gotta be what it is.
I think it's because it's generally fun, because just by looking at... Because I saw game clips of Mario Galaxy 2, and I'd hate to admit it, but that generally looks really awesome. But I don't want to say that, because all this time, since I was young, I'm like, why do I hate Mario? Because I'm a Sonic fan. And as much as I try to fight it, Mario games they look more fun. They just do. Or at least as fun.
Well, wait. First of all, weren't you trying to refute that exact point on certain forums?
No,
Somebody has made that point.
I said when I was younger. I said when I was younger, okay?
Why
I know now that I should probably... Because I played the Mario Brothers for the DS. I played the new Super Mario Brother, and then after just that, I just had so much fun with it. And then 2-player mode, it's just wow. It's just that I'm like, do I want to keep playing Mario games? Should I go search for more? I'm like, no, play something else. Play Pokemon. I mean, yeah, I know the Mario games are good, but me playing them doesn't help the fact that Sonic's still really sucking. It's like I don't know what they're doing something. They're doing something right. And Sega's just got to pick up on that, just badly. Because
You know what it is? Sega's doing all these new ideas. They're getting all these new ideas, and Mario has basically just stayed the same. Mario's evolved in certain aspects, but more or less, he's just stayed the same. Nothing really new has come out of the Mario games. Mario Galaxy, like what I was saying, is actually not very fun. I mean, it's okay, but I can only play it for so long before I'm like, okay, enough of mad space. Time to get on to, real platforming. Because that's the whole game plays like Rouge's mad space level.
Hilarious.
The whole game. The whole game plays like that. You need to try it, Silva. You need to play this game. For the sake of seeing, I've never said anything bad about the Mario franchise. I love the Mario franchise. Mind, not as much as I love the Sonic franchise, but love nonetheless. I don't love this game. So why is it getting better reviews than Sonic Unleashed, which is a better game? My love for the mascots aside, Sonic Unleashed is just better, especially the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. So why is the Unleashed getting just way worse scores than Galaxy?
Galaxy's doing something right. The thing that is making you bored is giving oodles of fun. So I really don't want to see you doing it. Because I think a game that when I look at the Mario games, they do play pretty much similarly with each other. But if you like one and like the constant change of like designs or innovations, but still have the same core gameplay, I don't see how that would make you bored, because you're doing something you're comfortable with the entire time.
Because Galaxy, it plays okay. It's like I said, it's like moving from all the other Sonic levels, all the other 3D Sonic levels, and then playing Rouge's Mad Space on Sonic Adventure 2. It feels awkward. It feels weird. And all of there's no real space to run around in. That's really what I love most about the 3D Mario games, was that there's always space to run around in. There's never any space in Galaxy. It's all confined area, and you just go from planet to planet. There's not even any walls. There's hardly a place. I didn't even know you could do the wall jump until there was a place later on in the first Galaxy, in the first system. There's no walls in this game. Very few. I'm serious. The wall jump, its uselessness is more or less non-existent. I mean, its usefulness is more or less non-existent. Extremely useful. I don't know. I think they could have done a really nice Mario game. They could have done a cool Mario Galaxy. They didn't need the planets to be the size of King Kai's planet, though. They could have done like actual sized planets. They could have done like a Jurassic style planet, and well, the same way Super Mario 64 works. Every place you visit can just have a different theme. There's no reason why.
Then that would specifically kind of static. I mean, they wanted to try something new. That's what Galaxy was all about. Just hopping from a bunch of little rocks to little rocks. Because it was a galaxy. You had to fit in all that within one place. So little planets, I feel, would have worked better than.
You go. Okay. You don't. Each level is a galaxy. Not a very big galaxy. Each level, you pick the level and you fly to the galaxy. It's like a galaxy. If you can think of a star system with a star in the middle and then planets floating around the star. I think it's the same thing, but galaxies floating around. Floating around a central axis. That's what you're doing there. You're picking a level on a rotation, very much like the planets. The level turns out to be a galaxy itself. Why have tens of galaxies? They have. I think the first area you go to has something like 5 or 6 galaxies. Why have that many? Each galaxy has like each time you visit a galaxy, you choose a new star, because a galaxy is the level. It's a little bit confusing at first if you haven't played it. Why just not have one galaxy and different planets, and each stage is just one of the planets in that galaxy? Why not? I mean, that would be awesome. You'd have to play it. You'd really have to play it to understand why I don't like this game as much as everybody else is. I think the reason everybody else is liking it is because it's a Mario game.
Oh.
Because it's pop. If you put in Sonic Galaxy, no way. Wouldn't work. I mean, Sonic Galaxy without first having done a Mario Galaxy. The first Galaxy game be a Sonic Galaxy, it would have tanked. Put in a Zelda Galaxy, yeah, it would have done well. Give Link a lightsaber. Who doesn't want that?
I think if they put Link in a futuristic setting, unless they, I don't know. I think anything they do would have to be automatically good. I mean, the ideas could be really ridiculous, but they'd probably make it work. Who knows? Link Galaxy, give him a lightsaber.
They can give him a lightsaber, and instead of a horse named Epona, he could get like a hover scooter, like a hover bike, the Epona Mark III X. I don't know. It could be awesome.
He could meet Captain Falcon. Fight him.
It could be Legend of Zelda mixed with No More Heroes. That would be No More Heroes 1 is probably the greatest game to ever come out for the Wii, next to Smash Brothers. I don't play Smash Brothers very much anymore, but I want to play it now. Now that I'm just referencing it in relation to greatness makes me want to play it now. And I don't play it. I want to build some levels now. Damn it. But No More Heroes 1, even better than No More Heroes 2. No More Heroes 1, it's crazy.
Now all I can think about is Link in space. Jeez, man.
Think about it. That's platforming. You know, jumping from planet to planet, like jumping from like little asteroid to asteroid. That's really what Mario's doing. Not even really jumping. You don't even really get control. It's just like the rockets in that space. You have to get something to take you to the other planet. You don't really get to jump from one planet. You're on the other planet now. It's not really all that fluid. But Link, you know, you could jump from space rock to space rock because Link's got that little leaping thing he does. He doesn't really jump, he leaps. And that would be good 3D platforming. Fighting on top of a space rock. And you gotta get... No, think about it. Remember in the 3D games when you stay underwater for too long and that little timer comes up? You could have that little time. You could have some kind of a timer come up for how long you can stay in space, how long your oxygen will last. Get your opponent mark. Instead of a bow and arrow, you get a plasma crossbow. That would be awesome. Or like a bow and arrow, kind of like what Raimi Saunji has in Star Ocean 4. Like a bow, like it looks like it was made from white plastic. It just looks like a plastic bow. It'd be cool. There could be so many cool things. You could bring back a new use for the Pegasus boots. Can you imagine Pegasus boots in space? Oh man. This is getting dangerous fiction. That's my next game project. Whenever I start making video games, oh yeah, I don't care if Nintendo authorizes me or not. We're gonna do Zelda in space.
Zelda meets Captain Falcon and Samus.
Hey, why not? We could have them be optional boss battles.
A whole thing in
Dude,
process.
no, seriously. It's Captain Falcon, like F-Zero, I think that's a Sega thing now. I think Sega owns F-Zero now. Could be wrong, but I know their name was all over the latest F-Zero game. All freaking over it. Samus, there's no reason Link can't fight Samus. That would be awesome. She fires charge blast, and you gotta use a high-powered plasma mirror shield to deflect them. She fires super missiles, and you have to use your she fires her electric grapple hook, whereas Link's got a plasma-looking hook shot, very much similar to Samus's. No reason why not. Nintendo owns both. They could just cross Metroid and Zelda.
Why the heck not?
Why not put Zelda in the power suit? I mean, there's so many things Nintendo could do with this stuff. Especially since they own all the rights to it. They could have all these things. Just any company as successful as Nintendo. Nintendo's like the only company out there that can do it. And it would probably make them a lot of money and be hailed as one of the greatest things of all time. I mean, we already know that they love the crossover ideas. You know, a la Super Smash Brothers. All 3 Super Smash Brothers games. We already know it. we already know that they love crossovers even from other companies. That's why Snake and Sonic were in Smash Brothers.
Well, if you think about it, all these crossover games are like party games, basically. They're either fighting, party, or kart racing. You never see any official crossovers. So it'd just be like anything else. It'd just be really hard to do.
Well, no, because I mean the only crossovers you see in the genres you just described are Mario and Donkey Kong, except for Smash Brothers. Because Mario and Donkey Kong are basically the same continuity. And Yoshi just recently, well, not recently, but after in the late NES, I mean Super NES era, Yoshi branched off into his own thing, and then that was laid into stone whenever he got his Yoshi Story game, which I believe is the first game Baby Bowser appeared in. So I don't think it's the same Baby Bowser we all know and love. Anyways, all that aside, Nintendo is probably the only company out there that everybody loves enough to where if they did something like this, made a serious game, serious crossover title, just, not as anything canon, just a serious crossover title, they wouldn't get rid of it. Fans would adore them for it. A serious crossover title with their own series. The fans would adore them for it. The fans would say, oh, and that's all they'd say. Just a muffled, garbled O sound. Oh, because they'd be too busy playing it and stuffing their faces with Doritos. And, I mean, honestly, think about it for just a moment. Wouldn't it be awesome if Ridley and Bowser fought? Think about it. No. I don't mean just kind of let the thought glance your mind. Well, Ridley's kind of a serious-looking, demonic, skinny stick dragon, and Bowser's this big, cartoonishly evil, fire-breathing dragon. No. Seriously, think about it. Seriously, just let the animation play out in your mind for a good 30 seconds.
Well, can't you kind of do that in Brawl anyway?
No, well, you can play as Bowser. No. I mean, like if Mario. No. I mean, like two villains fighting each other in a cutscene.
Well, Ridley's kind of tough.
So is Bowser in a fight. Maybe you didn't play New Super Mario Bros. Wii all the way through. I'm not going to ruin that game, but the very last battle with Bowser, which isn't even really a battle, so much as it is just a controllable. It's just part of them. It's just the next part of the level. The very last battle with Bowser is epic. I was playing it with my friend at his house the other day. Man, I don't know. Sonic needs something like that. I mean, not exactly like that because it was kind of slow paced. But Sonic needs to be running away from something as opposed to fighting it. Maybe Sega needs to take a whole new direction. Maybe it's all the new directions that's been killing it. I don't know.
We'll see what they do with Sonic 4. Who knows? If it doesn't bomb, which I know it won't, maybe they'll make the next, what do you call it? Next part of the main series. The next main series game. They'll make that. And it'll be something unlike anything we've seen in like 10 years. Who knows? Might be.
You mean the next 3D game? Sonic 4 is supposed to be the next main series game.
I don't know about that.
No,
I know they're not going to release a main series game this. What?
They don't consider it part of the main series. I'm going to boycott them.
Well, I don't know if. Well, I'm not
is
saying.
Sonic 3 part of the main series?
I mean, yeah, but like I'm saying, like
release part of the main,
the next, like after Unleashed, like just next. I mean, this is the main series game, but I'm talking about like because I know they're not releasing any other games this year. They're not releasing a main series game this year, so that Sonic 4 probably counts as that. I'm saying like make the next game like after Sonic 4, like when Sonic 4 is done with. I'm saying the next one, which should probably be next year. I think. Well, it goes like this. It's like spin-off, main, spin-off, main, spin-off, main. So if Sonic 4 is our main, we'll probably expect a spin-off next year. Maybe. I don't know how they're gonna do. How they're gonna do it. Probably do Sonic, because Sonic 4 is a downloadable. It's not a big title. I mean, unless next year's title would be Sonic 4 in a bundle, that could probably be it. And then throw us a spin-off then. It's hard to tell what they're gonna do now, or at least after Sonic 4. We've seen Sonic 4, or at least episode 1 we've seen. Gotta see how that turns out, I'm trying to say. And I want to see what they'll do with Sonic, what they'll do with, what they're doing with Sonic 4, how they'll transition that into a bigger game, a more modern game, fast forward a couple years, that's the past, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what I'm definitely looking forward to. I think we're to wrap things up. It's been fun, peeps. Lance, you got any last words?
Next week we got a list thing that we're working on. So
right,
you should tell us.
We got a top 10 list. We'll let you know later what top 10 it is. Ooh, a top 10. We should do more top 10s. It'd be kind of fun.
Maybe if we could get it to work really well.
Yeah, if it's something we could really nail down. But yeah, next week, a top 10 list from the three of us. That's a triple right there. That's a tri-attack.
We might not have any room for news.
Yeah, who knows? We'll probably do there probably won't be any news within the next week. It's been kind of slow. But yeah, we'll do a top 10 list between the three of us. It'll be a top extravaganza. So yeah, thanks for joining us.
Got one more thing.
Ooh, yeah, one more thing.
And anybody who's not here to hear this, it's up to you guys. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I know.
It's not
Amazing.
Sega. I know it's not Sega. But it deserves a little bit of recognition.
It does.
It's coming out sometime in disc format, not DLC like 2 just did. It's coming out in disc format. From what I hear, it's going to have it's going to have the same number of characters as the last one, which was 56 or more. It won't have any less. And Dante from Devil May Cry happened to just, be confirmed. So get some of those fingers over Zank and you, and then just send them to Capcom. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
I probably won't be playing anything for the next year or so after that comes out.
Yeah.
Not even Metroid Other M.
I got bad news about Metroid Other M. It got delayed.
Always, of course. Nintendo loves delaying their games.
It's delayed until August 31st, so it's gonna be a while. So yeah, stay tuned for next week. Make sure to catch us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Catch you guys next week for more Sterling versus fun. Yeah.